Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom lakum. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles that labored in this truth before me and taught me this truth, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Hey, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 2. And it reads, "It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." Right? And the times we're coming into, man, hey, we should be, it's a time to really gird up your spirit, right? Because the times are, the rejoicing and the excitement is going to come after the destruction of Mystery Babylon, America. But during the time we're in it, you got to have your mindset to understand the gravity of what's going on, right? You could be put to death. There's going to be famines. It's going to be hard times, man. But you got to make sure that your spirit is girded up, right? We're not in the time to be one to party, living, living in the moment. No, we got to be girding ourselves up and look past this current moment, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't get caught up in the immediate gratification. We got to have delayed gratifications, right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 10 says, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." Right? And those that faint in the day of adversity, those are the ones that weren't, meant to make it. Right? And we're coming into, perilous times. Especially, we get into an energy crisis. That's going to affect all of us, man. The tribulation, the time of tribulation is going to affect every single one of us. But it's important that you endure, right? And especially as teachers, as prophets, apostles, all of that, man. You got to come. You're coming to the people as the bearer of bad news, man. You got to warn the people. It's imperative, right? That's the job of a prophet, man. To warn the people. You shouldn't be coming with a feel good doctrine that everybody loves, right? In the ancient times when people seen the prophets coming, right? When people seen the messengers of the Lord, they knew it was, something was going down. It was never like, it usually wasn't good news, man. Right? The good news comes after the tribulation. Right? The Lord is warning you and letting you know what's going to happen. Right? That's why he sends his messengers. You get what I'm saying?
Right? This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give the warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest it to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will require thine hand," right? So, hey, if you call yourself back down the scriptures, right, you an Israelite, you know what I mean? You one of the saints, you done walked up to the truth, and now you going out and teaching, man. It's imperative that you have the right breakdowns. It's imperative that you warn the people of the impending danger, right? And the main danger right now is that mark of the beast, that RFID chip, man, spoken out of Revelation 13 and 16. And we got people that'll tell you that it doesn't matter if you know what it is. It doesn't matter because if your heart's right, you won't take it. That's Christianity. No, you have to know what it is and understand the magnitude of when it's implemented. this whole entire war, everything that's going on is engineered to cause a breakdown, right? It's engineered to cause perilous times, to cause storms and rocklet eyes, man, right? You know, you're a fisherman on a ship and you see a hurricane coming, you don't know how you gonna make it, right? The only way you gonna make it is through the Lord, right? And only way, you know what I mean, the Lord's gonna be with you if your spirit is with the Lord, right? If you've girded up your spirit in these times, man. If you do what you need to do, right? If you've been building up your faith, man, right? Let's get this. Right, if you're in the spirit of, oh, I'm trying to build a legacy, and I'm trying to do this, you thinking about 20 years down the line, you thinking about 30 years down the line, where you trying to build, you trying to get land, you trying to go buy a new house, like all those is great, but that's in the back burner. Right, the priority is pleasing the Lord so He may be with you. Right, this is the book of Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? You gotta be faithful unto death. That's what the Most High God requires of you. That's your sacrifice. Your life is a sacrifice, right? You have to give your life unto the Lord, man. Everything that you do, you have to be thinking about pleasing the Lord first and foremost. If you're putting your belly first, right? If you're putting your fleshy desires before you pleasing the Lord, you're gonna be, you know what I mean, it's gonna be a bad time for you when those tribulations really come. Because right now, there's a sense of normalcy. It reminds me back in the COVID era, man. Right before COVID, everything was normal. And you know what I mean, people were joking about the coronavirus. Like, the coronavirus, you give a shit about that, you know what I mean, that's gonna happen. Cause we ain't, you know what I mean, and especially in America, we ain't never seen perilous times. Right? We never seen shit get bad. Shit get spooky. Right? But as soon as bam, it's like overnight damn near. You know what I mean? A case here, a case there. All of a sudden, we got nationwide shutdowns. You know what I mean? They're claiming all these people are being unalived by the virus, man. Right? Everything changed and it never got back to the same. I remember Walmart used to be damn near every Walmart was 24 hours. They never went back to 24 hours. And people lost jobs because of that. Like, inflation was through the roof. That's getting ready to happen again. There's a sense of normalcy now. But there's, you know what I mean, I heard analysts use this metaphor, man, there's a tsunami on the horizon that people aren't ready for, and that's what the elites want. They want you to be caught off guard, so you get smacked by that wave, man. And if you're an Israelite, you should be in these scriptures understanding what's going on. You should be eating this raw. You should be getting these breakdowns, man. You should be staying in the teachings of the Messiah. Get into the law and the testimony, understanding what's coming next, man. And getting the wisdom from the ancients, so that you're ready in the time of tribulation. Right? You can't be caught off guard. Let's get this in 1 Thessalonians 5. And I'll start at verse 1. Says, but of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Right? And if you're not paying attention, the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. It's going to smack you in the back of the head when you're not paying attention, man. Right? That's why it's imperative you do what you're supposed to be doing, man. If you pick up the plow and you start teaching the children of Israel, hey, it's not the time to draw back, man. The scriptures tell you that, hey, if your spirit draw back, the Lord have no pleasure in you. Listen, it's not the time to get weak. It's not the time to be like, oh man, you know what? I would go do the work, I would go out and teach, but I gotta make money and no, man. The Most High God is the one that provides for you. Are you with so little faith that you don't think the Most High God can provide your daily bread? That's part of the prayers you should be praying for. Hey, give us this day our daily bread. You picking a job over the work of the Most High God. Don't you know that the Most High God is the King of terrors? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahweh the Most High is the King of terrors, man. You think I give a shit about a job? I'm worried about the Most High God. Like, what he can do to you, man. it's a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the Most High, right? Let's get there real quick. Right, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 31 says, it is a fearful thing to fall to the hands of the living God, right? The Most High God is, you know what I mean, he's not someone to play with. You gotta remember, this is the same God that killed the firstborn of all the Egyptians. They killed the whole entire world except for 8 souls, man. Death is just, that's merciful, right? They call it a mercy kill, right? The Most High God, when you say the King of Terrors, he can imagine an evil you never even thought of, man. He'd turn you to a paraplegic, man. You lose all of your limbs, right? You take away your sight, you take away your you know what I mean? It's just so many things he can do to you. Like give you ALS and have your bone, your muscle just disintegrate and you in a wheelchair all looking like Stephen Hawking. Right, he can take away your child from you. The Most High God is nothing to play with, man. When the scriptures tell you, if you leave the plow, you know what I mean? You're not worthy for the kingdom. People don't think about what does that mean. If you start doing this work and they say you're not worthy for the kingdom, that means you're gonna die on this side. Right? The plagues of Babylon are gonna touch you. And ultimately, if you make it past all that, you're probably gonna get the chip and have grievous sores and ultimately get hit by a nuke. Right? And let's just go and see how a nuke will do you, man. Right? Let's get this. Zechariah 14:12 says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. The flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Right? You're gonna be turned to a pillar of salt, man. Right? So, you gotta get to the right mindset, man. Let's get this and let's go to Ezekiel, 2nd chapter. Right? And let's go back. Let's just read what a prophet is called to do, right? Ezekiel 2:1 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I spake, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me, right? And that's what's happening now, man. The prophets of the Lord, you know what I mean? They're standing up on their feet, and all of our people, really, you know what I mean? The elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3, they're getting the Spirit, man, to understand these scriptures, to understand what's going on, right? Let's get this one real quick. Jeremiah 28:8, right? It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence, right? And this message to the Israelites, amen, it's not gonna be of a feel-good message, right? What comes after is the feel-good message, right? The kingdom is the feel-good. But we're here to warn you, right? We're here to warn you, so, you know what I mean? We shouldn't be out here trying. I mean, it's good to persuade with love, but, hey, fear is the most important thing, because it's high time. Like, we're right at the door, man. The Most High God is being considerate of all his people. He giving you time to come back to the Lord. He's giving you time to understand what he's saying. Because these prophecies are happening. It's clear as day, man. If you're in these scriptures, you see these prophecies are coming to pass clear as day. Right? And the main men pushing these prophecies correctly, right, is you know what I mean, the 1 West Israelites. The men that are on the street corners. You know what I mean? Calling on the name of Yahweh. Those are the men that are breaking down the news and tying it through the scriptures. And that's who you should be listening to. Right? Verse 3 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. For they are an impotent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. and they, whether they hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious